I say this to people all the time. Like when a baby is born, the doctor looks at the baby and says, "Congratulations, you've got a baby boy, a baby girl." No one knows, no one gets this upon their birth. Congratulations, you have a leader. A leader is born. To your point, we don't know what we don't know, and yet at the same time, the importance of letting someone choose becomes so important. That agency. So maybe I would I always fall back to the three C's. Firstly, what I would do is clarity. Give clarity of what being a people leader means, and also what it doesn't mean. So sometimes people get overwhelmed because they go like, the fate of the universe is in my hands. And to your point, then they self-select out before it's necessary. But giving clarity on what it means to transition from an individual contributor to a team leader. What does it mean? What shifts? What's important now? What is no longer important now? And what got you here won't get you there. Being very clear with that. And the reverse is true for people who might have v- visions of grandeur. Okay, I'm a leader now. It's time for me to rule the world, Pinky and the Brain, um, and helping them say, hey, it's not about you getting the spotlight for being a leader. It's not about being an egomaniac. It's about helping other people succeed and calibrating that clarity. I think that's the first thing. And to your point, that's what I always do first. Clarify and say, okay, you said you're not keen. Tell me more. Why? What does it look like in your mind? And having very often, I see 80% of the time when people are clear of what it is and what it is not, then they can choose. And then the second piece is this, the capacity and that piece to choose, to know that I have agency. I can still choose, and the organization trusts me to choose, and I will have a path that makes sense for me. But then also with capacity, the third piece that goes in hand with capacity is capability. To know that, okay, this I have the clarity now of what it takes and what's important for me. Then on one hand, I need to expand my capacity. I need to want it. On the second side, someone is setting me up for success. My capabilities would be built to be able to do that well. And I think the want to do it, the will, and also the can do it, the capability needs to go hand in hand so that we set people up for success and not up for failure. And very often when you speak to people, you realize that people self select. That's because they're not sure what that role entails, but it's also because they've either been burned very badly by a very poor team leader, and they don't feel like they have the agency nor the capability to be able to do that job well. And as an organization, when we can give them clarity, when we can help build their capability and expand their capacity, I think we will have more leaders and more purposeful leaders who can really make a difference.